Hey everybody, I'm back and I don't really have an agenda here. I just really wanted to make a video. I wanted to put something together. The last two I did reminded me how much I loved doing things and making videos and, just making stuff that people enjoy. So I've been taking a little bit of time now that I'm reaching the end of this course, just a little bit of maintenance, keeping everything working well. And, this place is a desert. Nellis Air Force Base, where I'm at, is geographically located near Las Vegas. It is definitely not the same thing as being in Las Vegas. But, it's got the same environment, atmosphere, sand, hot, wind blows. Sand gets in stuff around here that you didn't realize it was capable of getting into your pockets, but definitely in knives and everything. So just been doing a little maintenance, getting everything all cleaned up and oiled up and put back together. And figure this would be a great time, since I have an extra few minutes, to talk about some video ideas and just put another one together. So I have like 2 more weeks here, like 2.5 weeks. Wow, I can't wait to get home. There are so many projects I want to work on and so many things I want to tackle when I get home. I've just got this running list in my head, and there's so many things. We're going to see if I can put an XM18 back together with one hand while I'm holding this video camera, because I already said I don't have any of my equipment or anything here to do that. Equipment means a tripod. I don't mean to sound so fancy sometimes, but yes, when I say my video equipment, I mean a stinking tripod to hold the camera. So when I get back from here, I'll have some leave time saved up that I'll get to use, which will be pretty good, because boy, could I use a vacation right now. So the projects I want to get going on, there's just a lot of different custom scale ideas I have in my head right now. I'm doing really crappy camera work right now, and I apologize. Maybe I'm not capable of putting a knife back together while holding a camera at the same time. Maybe that's what we've learned here today. But anyway, lots of things I want to do kind of related to that. I have another one of these Benchmade 757s on the way, because I have some great ideas. Maybe sort of, pimping, but also I want to make some blade mods on this. I figured out, since the last time I did a video on this, I carried around a little bit more. I think it's a little bit blade heavy. Definitely not super balanced. So what I want to do is creatively and effectively, but without affecting, the strength of the knife or any of its functionality, take some steel off the blade, maybe in this big swedge area right here. See if that helps balance it out a little bit, and maybe, I don't know, I bounce back and forth from liking the way this knife looks to not. It's just so generic looking. It seems to me it's kind of like when they couldn't make the blade shape they wanted, they said, well, just put some generic blade shape on there and it'll be fine. So I want to work on that. This is the 800 Loco. I have a lot of ideas on what we could do with this. Just take a look at this. It's really a big, chunky knife. I don't know if I did like a full-on review or anything on this one. I don't think I did. But there is a lot of potential for all kinds of custom work and stuff to be done with this. So I will do another video where I just kind of look at the Loco itself, but this is one of the things where if anybody's got good ideas on what we can do to this, and I'm going to order another one without the black coating, just the satin coating on the blade, so that we can work on the blade too. What do you think we could do with this one to make it more unique and cool and special? I'm talking handle materials, I'm talking handle designs, regrinds on the blade. I was thinking this would look really cool with a Warncliffe type blade on it. Maybe we just grind it straight down there and sharpen it up. I don't know, but I think this knife has a lot of potential to be really, really cool. So there's a challenge for everybody who watches my stuff. What do you think we could do with this knife, with the Loco? And you guys know how I operate. I'm probably going to do some kind of crazy, handle on it, regrind the blade a little bit, make it look as cool as we possibly can, and end up doing a giveaway, because I really like doing the work and then making room for something else to work on, and I really, really like knowing that if you're subscribed to my channel and you're watching these videos, you're probably into this as much as I am. So I really like knowing that when I do a giveaway or something, it's most likely going to a good home to somebody that's really going to appreciate it. So, not promising, but that's probably what's going to happen. So send me your ideas. If it was going to be yours, if we were going to redo this knife in any way, and again, remember, satin blade, not black finish, what would you want to do to it? It just might end up happening, and it just might end up like your knife in a giveaway or something. So I did a quick cut there, because the answer is, turns out, no, I am not crafty enough to put an XM18 back together with one hand while doing a video. So, yeah, so back to cool ideas I have. So, yes, even here, I traveled with a box of stuff, just in case I needed to do any maintenance or work. In this box, you will find the Lego fish that Aiden wanted me to take with me so that I would remember him. Is that not the sweetest, saddest thing you ever heard come out of a 4-year-old? But there it is. Still have it, and he loves to see it on Skype all the time. Other things I want to do. So, you guys remember, like a long time ago, I got this really sweet, it's a handmade Damascus blade for a Griptilian. It's a Benchmade 551 shape. And it's, I can't remember what the actual composition is. That was River Song letting me know I have a text message. And yes, other geeks know what that means. So, I can't remember the actual steels that went into this, but it's from Snake River Knives. And it is, like I said, it's a hand ground, pounded and ground Damascus steel blade. I think it's gorgeous. I really want to put it in a very nice handle. So, you know, I've got that to work on. You want to throw me some ideas? Okay, I'm not going to even pretend that this is going to be a giveaway. Like, once I make this one, this is going to be one of the jewels of my collection. But, you know, if you want to see a cool knife and you have some good ideas on what we can do handle-wise, you know, chime in on that. I have 4 custom Eclipse scales that I made and never really did anything with. This one is a medium peel and ply OD green. This one is just sort of a random rocky texture neon green. Are we still calling this zombie green or toxic green or whatever? But yeah, there it is. A blue and black whatever pattern. I actually really like this one. I really like this pattern too. It's grippy and it looks kind of cool, but I got that. And then just a smooth polished blue. I'll probably be giving some of these away too, because you know what? They've been sitting in this box for who knows how long. Have my 4th of July is coming up, XM18 scale that I'm going to throw probably on my favorite Sponto, but we'll see. I have a big box at home still of all sorts of Kieranite pieces that I'm probably just going to run up as many scales as I possibly can for different things. Give some away, sell some, whatever. We'll see how that works out, but I love this one. I love this scale. I can't wait to put it on. This is my 4th of July scale. It's Independence Day. It's red, white, and blue. This right here is another Griptilian 551 blade. Somebody sent in, and I forgot why they sent it to me, but they didn't want it back, and you know, I forgot. I can't remember the story behind this one, but they had put a gut hook in there, and it wasn't the cleanest done modification, and I reconditioned the blade, you know, because it was like all destroyed and scratched up. So I had to regrind a little edge on it and recoat it with some Duracoat and everything. I still need to come up with some good ideas for this blade. And this one very possibly is going to end up being a giveaway. Pass me some good ideas on what we can do with this, and I will promise, yes, once we redo this one, whenever it's done, this will be a giveaway knife. Because I'd rather have it in the hands of somebody that's going to do something good with it than just sitting in a box. What I've been thinking a lot about while I've been here is that on most of my hinderers, I've swapped out the original pivots and scale screws for anodized ones. I found these ones on eBay. I really like them. They're not the actual hinderer anodized screws, but I like the fact that they are just flathead, so it makes them really easy to work with. And they've got a really good color to it. I'm not saying they're better than the hinderer ones, but if you look, these are hinderer standard blue anodized, and sort of next to these ones, they kind of just look silver almost. Although I will admit the light in here really sucks, and they look a lot better in the daylight. But I really like the darker look of these. They're a really deep blue. So whatever. Anyway, the point is, anytime I switch out the standoffs or the screws, the pivots, the clips, same guy that made these also makes these anodized barrels to go in there too, which is really cool. And then these deep carry pocket clips, they're anodized titanium as well, so I have them in there. I actually don't like those as much as the color you get on the actual Hinderer clip, though, so I need to order some more of those. I end up with some clips, and I end up with standoffs, and I end up with screws and nuts for the scale, and I end up with pivots. And so what I'd really like to do is come up... Oh, look at that. I even have some LBS there to work with. I would really like to come up with some really cool ideas. Yes, I could anodize them, sure. What's going to make them different or special from anything else? What I've been thinking of is actually Duracoat, and I think Cerakote makes a really nice brassy gold color. And I think that would look great on a pivot and on some scale screws, especially with like a black color or another carbon fiber, or saying the dark green. It would look really nice with it. And then, you know, then you can just get the brass standoffs. But I'm thinking of that. So that's another thing. If you've got ideas, basically this is what I want this video to be. I want you guys to think of things you would want to try out and see what it would look like. Pass me those ideas, and I'm going to do as many of them as I can. And then get things into people's hands. You know, obviously I'm not a millionaire. I can't like keep buying 100 knives and just to give them away. But you know, as I experiment with stuff and figure things out and learn how to do new things, yeah, chances are I'm going to give some of it away. I've had people like comment before that I only do that to get people to subscribe to my channel. I've been gone for 6 months and people keep subscribing to my old videos. I'm not giving things away just to try to make people subscribe. However, when I do the giveaways, it's for subscribers, because those are the people that are like kind of supporting my obsession here with trying out new things and supporting that. So yes, yeah, subscribers deserve stuff, but whatever, that's a whole nother point. If you can't tell, I'm just kind of, I'm babbling right now. I have a big graded event tomorrow, and I'm a little nervous, and I'm totally procrastinating getting ready for it by working on this video. So, back to what we were talking about. The more ideas people give me for what they'd like to see, what kinds of different modifications they think I should try out, different anodizing kind of patterns, or, you know, scales, regrinding of blades, or just, you know, I don't mean like regrinding, like reprofiling. I mean like, you know, let's see what we can do to make these things look cool. So yeah, really want to get back into doing good custom work and producing some really cool new things. Let's get together on this, folks. We'll share ideas. We'll put some of those ideas into actual action, and then, you know, we'll be able to see what they look like when they're all finished. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to do every idea everybody has, but there's I'm gonna do as much as possible. Other projects I'm really wanting to do and thinking of good ideas for right now. So I've always liked the Benchmade 940 as a smaller knife, but I've always wanted to do something really unique to one as well, just see how it turns out. So I only have one of these. I think I used to have two. I think I lost one. I may or may not, again, depending on money, you know, situation and all that other stuff, order another one, or maybe even find a good condition used one to work with. Definitely want to do something here. The titanium handled military, I think this is basically a blank canvas just waiting for somebody to come up with some good ideas. So scales, probably the scale option is out, because why would we not work on this titanium and do something great with it? But again, you know, sure, anodize it blue with a blowtorch, but what other creative things do you think we can accomplish with that? And then I've been dying to do something really good with the mini pocket rocket. It's my least favorite Benchmade, and wow, this one really needs to be kind of cleaned up and everything. It barely opens. It's catching on something right there, right there. Anyway, I've really wanted to work with this a little bit and do something really unique with it. Maybe a polished blade, and then, I don't know, anodized titanium. In that case, yeah, I think it would look good, just like a solid blue anode job there. And then we can change up the scale colors, maybe put a cool pattern in it. I don't know. Just things that are running through my head. I had somebody send me a PM and ask, like, how's the collection doing and everything. So when I get home, I'll do a collection update video. I don't have a whole lot of new stuff, but, you know, we'll look at it. So, yeah, all right, I'm going to get going. I'm going to work on the stuff I'm supposed to be working on, and put all this away. It's been a great break. Thanks everybody for giving me the opportunity to take a break from doing work out here and just talking through some of the ideas I have in my head. Please do contribute. The more ideas you guys feed me on different projects to do, the more I'll be able to make some really awesome videos. Combine them with the ideas I have in my head, combine them with some of the upcoming mini reviews and unboxings. Why can't I say that word? Unboxings. Just some of the, you know, practical use and test videos I have planned out for when I get home. We'll all have a good old time together. So thanks for giving me this little opportunity to ramble on. If you've made it this far, you're probably a better person than I am, because I don't know if I could have sat through my own crap like this. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. I'll be back again real soon.